All right.
Ooh, Cass, your audio is pretty harsh and loud.
Is it? Okay. I have no idea
Oh,
how to adjust it. I'm on an
um,
iPad.
okay, just talk softly, I guess, instead of.
If I whisper like this,
Um,
does that work?
yes, that works perfectly. So, let's see. What I'm doing is hosting on Hex Foodie's YouTube, and we're live right now. A conversation that the Hex Texas Telegram group is having in order to fundraise um, the South by Southwest 2022 event that will then spread the word of Hex to people. Um, does everybody would just want to let's just start with Black Hexican. Like, give us a rundown of what this event is.
Sure. So we were in Austin recently doing our tour. And we met a lot of people while we were in Austin, and they were asking, what are you guys going to be doing after the tour is open? I mean, over. And we're like, well, we have what is it called? CryptoCon in April in Florida that we're looking at going to and taking the Hex car out there. But for the most part, it was pretty open. So he brought up the idea that South by Southwest was happening shortly after the Hex conference in Las Vegas. So would you have any interest in coming back for that? And I myself didn't have a whole lot of information on, what the event entailed. But I heard that it was like a lot of people. And so one of the members of my team, he looked into it more and he had heard about it. And he's like, yeah, I think I do want to do this. And one of the opportunities that they presented, if we were able to bring the Hex car back, is that we would get a placement for the car in front of the Fairmont Hotel, which I just booked a room for one of my teammates to stay there with the Hex car, and it is probably double the price that it normally is, and a lot of categories of rooms are sold out. So
Yeah.
we're looking at like huge, high net worth exposure for the car to be parked in front of the Fairmont. So we're like, yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do that. But how can we be more impactful? While we're going to be here, if we're going to do this, what else can we do? And so he was like, there's tons of venues all over the city. Just with the amount of people that are going to be in the city, almost everywhere, as far as like nightlife, is going to have a completely packed crowd. So if you could get a decent sized venue, like, 400 to 600, 700 people, then it'll be a packed venue, and you could get sponsorship over this venue where essentially you'd be paying for the band, where you'd be able to put some Hex logos in the background, be able to do some other branding around the venue, be able to pass out material in the venue, and things like that. And then the other part of the sponsorship for the club essentially is the drink package. And the way that this drink package would work would be that it's drink tickets where we could actually pass these tickets out to the guests that are there, and that would give us like something, an opening to be able to talk to people,
Sure.
right? To be able to give them a Hex business card or a Hex pamphlet with this free drink ticket. So the idea was presented to Mars, to one of my teammates, and he loved it, to the fact where he was willing to spend all his own money to do this event. For me myself, I'm not from Texas. My husband's from Texas. He's from Dallas, so I spent a lot of time there, and I love it there. But I know the event would be that much more impactful if locals got behind it, if they came out, if they invited people, if they were involved. So at a workshop, I brought the idea to all the gentlemen that are in the room. This is SJ. This is the first time I've really got to talk to you about this event, and you guys all seem to like the idea of going to South by Southwest to promote Hex more. So that's kind of where we are now. The event is happening on the 16th. The car will be parked in front of the Fairmont from the 13th to the 17th. So we plan on doing some type of promotions through all those days. The more money we raise, the more opportunities we can do. Like right now, it's just the party on the 16th, but which is not inside of the venue, where the actual conference is. This is just a local Voodoo Room. It's just a local Austin venue. But like, let's say we raise a little bit more, then maybe we can do like small booths inside of other people's events. We can actually do a South by event because those events are, have been paid for a long time and 30s, 50s of thousands of dollars. But we could somehow, get some more placement within it throughout the week.
So something that I've been thinking
No, that was
about
probably a lot.
is like, will there be like printed material with this fundraiser? Will there be printed material and then passed out throughout all of the events of South by Southwest to where people will know to come over to 6th Street where this thing is located? I
A
realized,
flyer.
yeah,
A
that
flyer
sort of
per
thing.
se. We've Crypto Startup, we've done a lot of flyers, so that's definitely something that we can do. I know Cass talked about wanting to do a pamphlet like what we did or what he did at NASCAR. Those were beautiful and explained Hex really well. So I know that we have tons of options on what we do.
Yeah,
How long is the
if I
whole
can just
South
jump
by
in.
Southwest? Oh, I'm sorry, Kaz. I just wanted a quick question. Well, how long is the entire event? I've been to it once, but is it like a week long, or I know you said
I think
16
it's
through
2
18.
weeks long,
Okay,
actually.
all right,
Yeah, I think it's actually 2 weeks long. Because there's different categories to
yeah.
what I understand.
Because I know there's a tech version and there's like the more music version portion of the festival or whatever. But definitely, I was kind of thinking we should tailor it to the tech version if we can, because I think that'd be the most people that would be interested in crypto stuff.
Yeah. I think everybody in that in all the different areas, we would benefit off getting exposure. The dates kind of came along with not interfering with the HEX conference, and that will be in Vegas, and I want to say it starts during that week. So then we kind of got on the second week. Do you know that to be right, Devin? Do you know the weeks of is it? I want to say it's the week we're there and the week before.
Kind of trying to pull it up right now.
I was thinking it was from the 11th to the 18th, but I'm not sure.
I believe it's the 10th
Okay,
to the
so
20th.
okay, so
Actually.
just the day after.
Yeah.
Either way, we wouldn't be able to get there until
Yeah, 11th to the 20th.
the 13th. So that's kind of how we settled on the dates when we could get the car back to Austin.
Mm-hmm. And then we're talking about the evening of the 16th.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked up the hours of the Voodoo Room. It said online that it was
10 to 2.
from 10 o'clock p.m. to 2 a.m. And then I also looked at the position of it. It is traditional East 6th Street. This is the spot between I-35 and Congress. It's the dirty 6th Street strip. So we have to ask people, like come out to this area of Austin.
Yeah, the
to
promoters that
party.
we're working with, as soon as we get that RSVP link, then we'll be able to directly invite Hexicans to come out. But I've been pretty assured that just because of the band that they have and their usual attendance for these type of events, and then you combine that with how many people are in the city, they're going to have no problem packing that. They definitely said we don't have to worry about filling the room. The room will be filled. But we have the opportunity to also bring Hexicans out to be able to, network and to
What is the
help
band?
with distributing and things like that.
What band is it? I was wondering if it would be like a DJ or a band.
It's a band. I know for sure that it's a band. I'll have to get back to you on the name of the band. But I do know for sure that it is a band.
And I also read up that there are 3 levels. So there's a ground floor and then a dance floor level above that, and I don't know what's above
And then
that.
there's
if
like
it's
a level
rooftop.
that can be used as like a VIP section if that's something that we want to do. I was told about that. There's also some tables down on the main floor that if certain OGs have a group of people that they want to bring out and have that more private like nightclub experience, then they can definitely do that. Or even for us, we can do the upstairs and make that into the Hexagon VIP without any extra. But if the downstairs tables, that would be, something different. That would be something that they'd want to, do like regular nights.
Okay.
The last time I was at South by Southwest, it was part of their like gaming portion or whatever, and they had it inside the Austin Convention Center, at least during the day, and there were various booths set up, and they were doing different things. So I don't know if is it just strictly in the Voodoo Lounge after hours after the conference part is over, or do we get like
Yeah,
a booth or
this
something
party
like
is
that?
that's what, yeah, that is what this event is. Um, if you want to have tickets to go inside the conference, like I know Mars has purchased the tickets to go inside the conference, so he plans on going in there and networking and passing out material. That's very expensive.
Right.
I myself don't have a ticket. I've heard that it's ranges. Kaz, I know you looked into getting a ticket. Do you want
Yeah,
to speak on that?
I'm leaning towards getting a ticket and just going out like, so this is one of those flyers from Daytona. I'm planning on making some with some South by Southwest info, probably Voodoo Lounge, maybe the times, the date, and all of that.
Can you
And
unfold that and
yeah,
show it to
I
us?
think, yeah. So you can
Is that
see here
folded?
where the car is. It's folded right now. That's where I'm gonna have all those Voodoo Lounge info. Then it comes out hex.com, 30% APY, and you got your sticker info. You got a description, kind of just ahead. Yeah. So yeah, these are pretty cool. It's a pocket-sized flyer that folds out, so you can put a lot more info on it than just a business
Yeah.
card, right? So that's what I like about these. But yeah, I want to make some with info about our meetup at the Voodoo Lounge. Hopefully get more people to come out and meet up with us. And I am planning on getting a pass and going to some of the events in the convention center. I've already got an Airbnb lined up. It's pretty nice. It's gonna be on a lake and stuff. So I'll be chilling out in Austin for I think from the 10th to the 20th. So right after Vegas.
Okay.
Shout out to Ninja Chopstick and Crypto's Sparbock.
Sparbook.
I'm so bad at pronouncing that.
Where are you at right now?
Yeah, they always
Black
tell me to say
Hexicans?
it like book because it stands for
Sparbook.
Satan's
Yeah.
book. Right. So
Where
just
are
say it
you at
like
right
book.
now, Kaylin? Where are you at?
I am at home in San Diego before I, in a couple days, head up to Vegas to meet the team before the conference.
Okay, cool. So how was Phoenix? Did it work out all right?
Oh yeah, Phoenix. It was
Yeah.
a good crowd. Great last workshop. Gave away a lot of good merch.
Cool.
It was great. Couldn't ask for much more for a final stop.
SJ, you've kind of been silent over there. You got any questions?
Just taking it all in. The only thing I was curious about, and it doesn't sound like there's an opportunity for this. I know we have a few more than a couple DJs in Texas that are Hexicans. So this is more like we're coming alongside. There's already an event. We're not going to be able to like provide music. That's the next meetup, right? More Texas Hexican DJ party.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely understand. No,
Okay.
we're basically just grabbing a promo opportunity on top of somebody else's event.
Nice.
It's an event that's happening, that's thriving, and because we were going with the Hex car, we just wanted to make a bigger impact while we were in the city. And this seemed like a pretty good opportunity. So Mars, Crypto Sparkbook, even if we had no support, and I appreciate Kaz and Victor for already pledging, they were going to do this because they believe this much in their mission to be full-time Hexicans and to promote Hex everywhere they go. So once they decided to go to South by, then it was for him a no-brainer to go ahead and support some promo activities in the city. So I just know that if you guys get behind it, even with attendance, it'll be great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd be definitely
even if
interested in
people,
going.
you know, don't have funds to contribute or whatever, I mean, if you just come out, just being a Hexican there in the crowd and
Yeah.
being somebody that can talk to other people who aren't in Hex yet, and you can share your experiences with Hex. That actually does a lot to, you know, educate people and bring people in. So,
And I think our Texas group is growing. I've been seeing it a little bit more on Twitter lately, and I've just seen people join the Telegram, the Texas Hexican Telegram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what I love about Texas is that you guys will travel. You guys will come from all over.
Right.
You guys come from Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, everywhere. Everybody will be in Austin. Yeah.
so we're looking to raise
So
5,000, and
yeah.
I wonder if we should increase that in order to have giveaways, so that people are actually eyes on the prize, sort of thing. I thought that
Yeah.
that was a
I'm open to all
successful.
I think that's
ideas.
doable.
Yeah.
I thought that was a
Mhm.
successful thing that Crypto Starbuck did with you know, the 5555 giveaway. I'm not saying that we need to necessarily do that amount, but it did keep people attentive
Sure.
and
Yeah.
prompt.
Yeah. I'll tell you one challenge that you run into with giving away Hex is that, especially at an event where you expect a lot of no coiners, is the send, is actually getting
Yeah.
them set up with a wallet to be able to send it to them. But if they're willing to do that, then you can do it relatively fast.
Hmm.
No, I love the
Set up a
drink
wallet
ticket
for them
idea. I mean, I
that
think
night
that's a great.
and send them Hex. But I
Yeah.
love that.
Sorry, Caitlin, but yeah, I was just the drink ticket idea. I think it's brilliant. Like you said, it's a way to give people, you know, information and bring them there. I mean, that would be one other thing I could think of is hiring somebody for, I don't know, $100 or whatever, stand on a street corner and, you know, pass out flyers and say, hey, come over here for, you know, party. But
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you know,
you have me and Sticker Guy that
yeah.
will be in there. So if we made
Yeah,
sticker flyers, that would be even more so in his little house.
Oh yeah.
They would be everywhere. But no, we're definitely gonna be out there to promote the event, and Cass is gonna be there even earlier. So anybody that we can get to come out to help promote the event, we'll definitely do that.
I always like the idea of photo booths, like set it up all nice and with the hex background, and you know, after a while, people will start to warm up to the idea of taking a picture in front of it, and maybe social
Mm-hmm.
media.
Yeah.
But we
Yeah, make
need
it like a
to,
hashtag Hex in South by Southwest or something like that, you know.
well, make it to where it's got both things. It's like it's a marketing thing to where there's something intriguing about it, and then it's also geared towards hex.
Yeah.
But how is it, you know, that we can teach people about hex? Like if they show enough interest, we or maybe like the upstairs is where you can you can take your ticket to get the, you know, a more quiet area to where then we can have the conversations about, hey,
Yeah.
we're a part of this revolution in money where it's programmed money.
Yeah, those are great ideas.
So I guess the question I have is there a deadline for when we need to raise these funds by?
And no, that's what I was saying. It's been the event, that part has been pre-funded. Now, if we raise more money, then we can. Many hands make light work. So
Yeah.
then we could even get more people out there to help promo. Whatever we raise, we have more possibilities. Right now, we've pre-funded to have this event on the 16th. Right, we're committed to at least that amount. So anything that comes in now that can support that, to just make that more of a community effort, and then if we can go over our goal, then we can get some shirts. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of shirts around. I have a connection with HEX merch, and do a quick T-shirt real quick and give that away.
Sure.
We have tons of options, but it's really about the timeline of when the conference is. It's in yes, and like Christopher Spar was saying, we can do more booths. But the closer we get to that date, the less opportunities will be available. Right.
Right.
So the sooner we know exactly how much money we're working with, the sooner we can lock in some more hard set, booths or whatever.
Okay.
Even if you want to do a backdrop, that takes, at least, I want to say like 4 days production time and then 2 to 3 days ship, so it's just decisions that have to be made right away. We're pretty close to beginning of March. So like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks out.
And now, what's the connection with Voodoo Lounge? Is that Troy knows the person who runs it or owns it, or is that just the venue that
Yes.
was open? Or?
Yeah. And really, Troy has been awesome in all of this. You guys remember when we went to Steve Aoki, right?
Yeah.
The only
Yeah.
reason why that we had that opportunity was because of Troy. So it was really easy to trust him as far as being connected in Austin when he had already shown us a great time, a great
Yeah.
experience. So the very fact that he was making it so easy for us, providing us with a very easy process as far as not overpriced, a good amount of money to get this sponsorship opportunity, and they're going to do everything as far as ticketing, and everything, and even provide us with a RSVP link for our people. That was a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
As busy as I am with my guys planning events, this was the easiest one. Just show
Right.
up, okay, and pass out what you like. Okay, I
Yeah.
like that. Shout
That's
out to
great.
Troy for real. Yeah. So,
Cool.
uh,
So which cars are going to be there? The R8 or
any
just
other questions anybody have? Any?
which cars are going to be there?
The
Caleb, just the R8.
R8 and the post chain vehicle.
Okay.
The Q7.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll bring 2 of the cars back.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should, I think we should also think about presenting it to some of the other people. Hopefully others will see this, but some of the other people in the community and see if they'd be interested at all in, getting on all this. Cause I mean, South by Southwest is very popular across the country. I mean, it's grown
It
considerably.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what it's like
Yeah,
this
I
year
think
Yeah. A
after
lot of
2
people
years
find
of
information.
Yeah. Right.
online, offline. Yeah. But definitely a huge opportunity in terms of just street teams. Those flyers, having those flyers is going to be key. Stickers, things like that. I mean, it's every year I've gone, the streets are, and it's, for me, being someone who cares so much about the environment, my little heart breaks because there's just this litter everywhere. It gets cleaned up, but there's just like all the flyers from everyone, the stickers from everyone, but that's what it is. It's a huge marketing opportunity. It's huge in terms of connecting and making those connections with different people. Smart.
Wonderful.
So I'm thinking we could like have outfits for females to have up in those front windows. Do you think that's a possibility? Because they literally have swings inside above the bar in this place, and then they
Wow.
also have windows in the front that girls are dancing in front of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I
I'll
believe
definitely bring all this information back.
I believe the band is positioned in the middle, in the back, on a mezzanine level. So it's probably that there's a down floor and then a mezzanine level and then an upstairs. That's probably the 3 floors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see a lot of different marketing opportunities, you know, between, yeah, like he's just said, if there's women in windows, people either handing out flyers outside or inside, you know, the drink tickets, um, the band having, you know, well, thanks to hex.com for, you know, setting all this up, you know, the cars themselves. So there's a lot of ways to bring people in here, I think.
Will we have the documentary crew or filming? Will that be going on?
Yes. So, well, you know, we have 2 different documentary crews. We have Highest of Stakes, right? And then we have Crypto Sparkbook documentary. So our head of film will be there. But Highest of Stakes, I want to say that they're wrapping production pretty soon. So I don't know how much longer they'll still be filming for theirs. But I know that our guy will be there in Austin.
Cool.
Cool.
Well, that's about all I got. I mean, anyone else have any other questions or?
I guess the only thing I have to say is like, I mean,
I
we
love
just
that
raised
they're
six
here
hundred
backing me
thousand
up.
dollars for a NASCAR, and getting $5,000, I don't think should be that difficult. So, you know, if we can get 5 or even 10, um, let's get that done, and then we'll have time to figure out how we want to allocate those funds, right? And I don't think we need to only reach out to the Texas Hexicans. I know we've kept it in the Texas Hexicans chat, but I think a lot of Hex OGs would love to contribute to this and probably even come out. So, you know, there's no reason that some very well-known
Sure.
Hexicans wouldn't want to come to South by Southwest. So, you know,
And
I'm all for like putting it out on Twitter and everything.
yeah, and Kaz, just to build on that, I think what would probably be helpful, and I could start working on this, or whoever, you know, wants to, you know, we collaborate, sure, but make it just to make a visual for people, you know, just selling the idea of why we should get out on South by Southwest, and what, you know, what are the benefits of this as a, you know, as a marketing tool, what South by Southwest is, what, you know, what the opportunity we have, what you know, why we're looking to draw attention to this, et cetera, just kind of, you know, spread it out on social media just so people are aware of it.
And you
Yeah.
never know who you're going to run into or see at a South by, y'all. There's
Yeah.
so many big names that run through this thing.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
Yeah, my
it.
knowledge of South by Southwest
Even
is
just coming in for a
very
couple
small.
days.
I've never been, so you know, I'm just assuming it's a huge event just because I've heard of it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to being there for sure.
And Cass, did you say you were renting a place and that you would have an after party, or are you just gonna chill?
I'm probably just gonna chill.
Okay, cool. Because that's something else to look forward to, you know. People coming into town and, you know, knowing other people there. Awesome, awesome.
Yeah. Well, anybody have any more questions? I have quite a busy schedule the next couple of hours trying to get my family ready to head out to Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'm getting ready for that myself, getting all my stuff put together and everything. No, I mean, I'm good. I think this is a great opportunity, and like I said, I think the most important thing, especially with how close this is after Vegas, is just making Hexicans aware of it, you know, and hopefully we can get
mhm.
a little bit more eyes on it and get more interest in it, because, you know, it is a pretty cool opportunity, and I think it, like SJ says, a lot of people are going to be there that are involved in tech and certainly crypto.
Yeah, I'll see about getting a flyer drawn up. I'll see if our guy can do that for us, just to have something to promote. You know, since we do already have the event on the 16th, and then I'll put that in the Texas group, and then we could at least begin to promote the idea of being in August. I mean, in Austin during
Yeah.
this time.
So my mind has migrated to the idea of the drink tickets, where if there's a separate bar upstairs, we can offer people a drink ticket, and it has HEX information on it. They can keep it. Well, I guess they couldn't keep it with them, but maybe we could like tear a corner of it to say, okay, this one's been used,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a business card size thing.
Yeah, I would think I mean, I even like the idea of just putting it inside of Kaz, because Kaz's brochure folds,
Yeah,
right?
I like that idea.
And putting it inside of there and saying, hey, there's a free drink in here. Just give this a look, you know, and then you can pass that out all over the club.
So, Kaz, they have to read the whole thing, and then when they get to the end of it, it says free drink, blah blah blah. But
Right.
but if
I'll
we
try
could
to
have
work
it,
that
So
in.
many drinks. If we don't tell them, so many drink tickets will get thrown away.
if we
You
Yeah.
have to tell them.
Yeah.
and it's foldable and it can fit in a back pocket. You know,
Mhm.
the left back cheek instead of the right one where they'll have their cell phone or something or wallet. But if we could somehow have it to where like they come to a more socialized area instead of having the band blaring the music at them, to where
Mhm.
we can actually exchange some words of, you know, like we have like minds, we agree on these topics, and you know, it's relatable.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I really do like your idea of the photo booth, because people, when they go out with their friends, they do just like to catch a picture, you know, for that evening. And that is typically a little bit of a quieter area. So you can even say, hey, take a picture on our booth and get a free drink, you know, and then while they're, oh, okay, so while they're taking their picture, you can kind of talk to them a little bit, because they'll obviously ask questions like, wait a minute, why am I getting free drink? What is this picture? You know, so I
Davin,
think that's a
put
great
up
idea.
that comment that
All
Finn
right.
Bear had. Yeah, I
All
was
right.
laughing at that. Yeah, you have to look at until it says 38% APY or something. That's too funny.
Finn Bear always talks about not having jokes, but he's the jokester. And too bad he can't just hop over the polls and come join us in Vegas or
Right.
in Austin. But soon, Hexicans, soon. So you want to close this out, Black Hexican, and you know, we'll post this up in the chat room of Hex Texas Telegram. So that's t.me/Hex Texas. And come and show your support and be a part of this. We're all converging on South by Southwest 2022, East 6th Street. Crypto Starbucks guys are already going. I know I did it wrong. They're already going to be down there. The road tour continues basically. And so we'll be all down there. So tons of energy from the Hexicans. Go ahead.
All right, Crypto's smart book. Nice try.
What's sick
right,
is that
guys.
I
Thanks
don't
for
even
having
try.
me on.
Yeah,
See you
thank
guys
you so
later.
much.
All right.
Thanks everybody for shaving this
Yeah.
this time period.
All right, we'll see y'all.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
All right. We'll see you later.